Hello. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hello. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Morning, everyone. Good morning. Morning. All right. I'm super excited to see so many of you here. Margaret Phillips. We have we have Layla. Okay, forgive me for the pronunciation, but I'm super excited. I hope others will join us very soon. This is the Drillerbyte first social media bootcamp, and I'll quickly start by introducing myself and who I am and why I am doing this. Okay, my name is Innocent. I am the founder of Drillerbyte. Drillerbyte is a digital marketing company, and we're just focused on helping people really take advantage of digital media to get customers. And yeah, okay, Laila, I'm glad I got that right. All right, so as I was saying, we just take advantage of digital media to really reach out and help businesses and organizations. So that's exactly what we do. And why social media bootcamp? So I've had over 7 years of experience working as a digital person and a social media manager specifically. Worked with a couple of organizations, and you know really just I've had the practical experience with social media, and I'm excited about this boot camp and what you are about to experience here. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a very exciting time. I'll be sharing all my knowledge. Okay, I'll be sharing as much as possible from my practical experience working with social media, and I'm sure you'd really have something great to benefit after this bootcamp. And also, there is a private group which I've created on WhatsApp, so you can join the private group. I keep helping you out. I keep posting stuff there about how you can use social media to actually grow your business, how I have done it for individuals, how I've done it for organizations, and all. Okay, so let's get right into it. I'm really excited to meet you. Um, okay, who else? I've called Margaret Phillips. Thank you for coming. Leila, thank you for coming. So as they come on, we'll continue to do the introduction. So I have a slide which I'll use today, and I'll share with everyone that actually uh, that is present here or that registered for this bootcamp. And as a growing organization, we hope to uh, keep this going. We hope to continue this social media bootcamp. Okay, so let's get right into it. I'm going to share my slide, and then I'll start the training, or as you want to call it. So I'll just share my slide with you now. um, 1 minute. Okay, let me open up my slide. Okay, share screen. All right, I guess my slide is open. If you can see my slide, just type something to let me know you can see my slide. If you can see my slide, I want you to type something so I can know that you see my slide yeah, properly. Can you all see my slide? Yeah. So yeah, I want you to notify me if you can see my slide. And as I'm talking, if you have any questions, please feel free to interrupt me. I'm here to answer all your social media questions, really to just help you out. Okay, so the first things first, Drillerbyte. So we're talking about the social media bootcamp, DSMB. I've introduced myself, and my name is Innocent once again, and I'm excited to be with you in this journey. So the next slide is really the content for this event. So I'll be talking about Drillerbyte, then introduction. I'll talk about social media management, practical experience, and then I'll talk about 7 essential skills you need to effectively manage social media in a way that it becomes profitable to your business. And then we deal with the conclusion and the Q&A session. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is Drillerbyte. So Drillerbyte Solution is a digital marketing company focused on really helping individuals and organizations grow, become more profitable, and make positive impact via customer-centric digital marketing strategies and techniques. And I'm going to throw more light on what I mean by customer centric digital marketing techniques. So let's just move on. Now, social media. So this is like social media management, SMM for short, and you can see some staggering statistics. And I can assure you that these stats have even tripled by now, because these are like from years ago. But we have like 1.3 billion users on users with over 700 million on mobile device. That's on Facebook. We have 1 billion users with over 99% on Instagram, and we have over 500 million users on YouTube. I mean, these stats have must have tripled by now. My point is that social media, everybody's on social media right now. So you as an individual or as an organization with products and services, you really need to take advantage of social media, and that is what I'm here to show you exactly how it's done from a practical point of view. Okay, so I'm speaking more from experience than from head knowledge or book knowledge. Okay, so I'm speaking to you from experience. Now, what you learn stuffs like audience segmentation. I'm going to demonstrate a little bit of how to run a campaign on the top tier social media platform right here, and you will understand insights, okay, and social media analytics, and then social media growth and lead generation for your business. Okay, so what do clients actually want? So clients are basically looking for more eyeballs, basically, to see their services, and then generate more leads and really get more customers for their business. Okay, so a deep dive into social media management. So social media is about engaging with people, networking, and creating relevant content. So that's what social media is really. Is just your ability to network with people and really engage. So social media is engagement. The networking there is why you call it social network. So you create networks on social media, and then businesses rely on these interactions, that's the engagement, to make money, and will pay more to get their audience attention. So that's what social media management just entails. Okay, now some social media tools which I will also show you how to use here. uh, Hootsuite, Buffer, Facebook publishing tools. Those are some of the most popular ones I use on almost a daily basis. And I have a website right there which you can find some tools for Twitter. If you are a Twitter person, you can find some tools for that as well. Now, you would learn specifically first how to identify the right social media channel for your business. So I told you I'll be speaking more from practical experience today, so you can be rest assured you're getting something of quality from me, for today. So how do you okay, of course, I'm going to help. The recording will be available. Okay, the recording will be available. So, how do you get how can you find the right social media channel for your business? It's very simple. Now there are top tier social media platforms that we all know about, that is very popular among businesses and individuals. Okay, so the top tier social media platform, Mr. Kende Akindausi, I see you. Mike, I see you too. You're welcome to today's bootcamp. So there are top tier social media platforms that we all know, that is popular right now. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have LinkedIn, and we have YouTube. So those are, in my personal opinion, the most popular social media platforms right now. But how do you know which social media platform is right for your business? And yes, you can conclude that not all social media platforms suits all kinds of businesses. Okay, so let me just talk a little bit on how you can easily identify the right social media platform for your business. You need to ask yourself certain questions. First question, first question is, what product and service am I offering? Okay, that's the first question. You need to be clear on the kind of product and service you are offering as a business or as an individual. And then the next question you really want to be clear about is, who is my audience? Okay, so you need to be able to define your audience properly. Okay, define your audience in the sense of their demographics, talking about their age, talking about their gender, talking about their 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 interest, their, you know, how much they earn, all those kind of things. So you really want to know your audience, okay, before you can really determine what social media platform is best for your business and focus on. Now, determining what social media platform is best for your business doesn't mean that you should not have uh, a social media presence, on the top tier social media platforms which I've mentioned here. Okay, now when you determine the social media platform that is right for your business, it simply means that you should put 90% of your effort into that particular platform. Okay, so when you put 90% of your efforts into that particular platform, you're going to see more ROI, that's return on investment, for that particular social media platform. Okay, so that's what I'm saying in essence. When you have determined your audience, you know your product very well, the next question you should ask is, what feature is specific to different social media platform that my business can benefit from? Okay, so I'll go over the main social media platforms and the features for you to be clear on. So you have something like Twitter. So Twitter is for people who are who just want to go straight to the point, okay, who want to use more of, captivating headlines to really just get their audience. Mostly you have blogs using this kind of platforms, but if you really want to be straight to the point, you want to be very direct with your audience, then Twitter is a good one for you. If you want to use Twitter has several features. So you have hashtags on Twitter. You should be able to use the appropriate hashtag if you're going with Twitter, for instance. And if you want to go with like a platform where your business is a kind of business where you have lots of pictures, to share, you have like good images and photographs to share with your audience, then Instagram is a good platform for you. Also, if your audience consists of millennials, what we call millennials right now, so youths, like people, quote unquote, like the cool kids of this century, you want to focus on Instagram, okay? So you have pictures, you share a lot of pictures on Instagram. And then if you want to if you want your content is centered around, short, interesting, engaging content, you want to really focus your effort on a platform like Facebook. Now, if you're dealing with the corporate world, okay, if you know your audience, the bulk of your audience comes from the corporate setting. For example, maybe you're offering like a high valued leadership training session or course or stuffs like that. So you want to focus on the corporate setting. You have to go with platforms like LinkedIn, okay? So LinkedIn is more suited for like the corporate settings and all. So, and then for the finally, if you're dealing with like video content, which I'll come to in a bit, you want to really focus your attention on platforms like YouTube, okay, which encourages video sharing and also serves as a search engine. Okay, so that is that about how you can determine the proper social media channel for your business. Now remember, if you have questions, please just drop the questions in the comment section, and and then I will do well to answer the question. Now, what I want you to do is, I don't want few people to benefit from this, because I'm going to be sharing a lot of stuff regarding social media management, social media marketing, and how you can use it to really make your business more profitable, how you can use it to engage with your customers, how you can generate leads and ultimately get conversions from those leads. So what I want you to do right now is hit the share button on YouTube right now, and share this live event. Okay, so I want more people to benefit from this. I want more people to participate in this as well. So I want you to please hit the share button, okay, and start sharing this live event right now. So I'll continue with the next thing really is, so how exactly do you do this thing called social media management? Like I said, I've had over 7 years of experience as a social media manager, and I want to tell you exactly how it is done, okay, in the real world, how it is done. So first, you need to be customer centric, okay? Now, social media management is not all about waking up, logging into your Facebook account or your Instagram or whatever account you have and post. No, it's not done that way, okay? Yeah, I see you, Lucia Duma. Welcome to this online bootcamp. Please, if you're just joining us, keep sharing, okay? So, like I was saying, how do you do it in the real world? So there are a few things you have to do. First, you have to get your goal right, okay? So you have to set your goals, okay? Set your goals and make sure your goal is clear, okay? So when you have a clear goal set out already, then you can actually start talking about social media management. So once your goal is set out, the next thing you want to do is have a strategy. So there is a strategy approach and there is a technical approach. if you go with the technical approach to social media without the strategy, you're going to run into problems on the long run. Your social media efforts may not be as effective if you've applied a strategy. Okay, so what do I mean by a strategy and a technical approach? I'll get to that in a bit. But the next thing you really want to do is, after setting up a strategy, is drawing up a plan. Okay, so there is something called a social media plan or social media content plan. Okay, now I'm telling you how this thing is done in the real world. All right, now I'll show you what a social media content plan looks like. From Okay, yeah, an example of a goal. Yeah, okay, so an example of a goal could be to increase engagement by 400%, for instance. Okay, an example of a goal could be to increase conversions, all right, from XYZ amount of leads. An example of a goal could be to increase visibility. Okay, so you are either you want to increase engagement, or you want to increase visibility, or you want to increase conversion, or you want to generate leads for your business. Okay, those are example of goals. Okay, now, if you notice, I did not say, I've not even added to sell your product or your service, or no, 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 no. Most people make that mistake on social media. They just go on social media, and the next thing is, buy my product, buy my product. They are spamming everybody with buy, 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 buy. No, it doesn't work that way. There are actually steps to follow. Okay, there are actually steps to follow for you to really take advantage of social media. And I'll share with you a model. Okay, a social media model, STDC. Please, I want you to take down as many notes as possible, because some of these things are coming right from my head because of my experience. So I want you to take down notes if you can. Okay, all right. So there's a model called STDC, and I'm going to briefly explain what that model is all about. The STDC stands for see, think, do, and care. Okay. So when you are setting up your goal, you need to be customer centric. So you need to go through the different stages in a customer's journey. So every customer doesn't just buy. No, it doesn't work that way in real life. So STDC customer starts to think about purchasing that particular product. So after the thought process comes the do. So the customer now actually buys the product. Now, when the customer sees your product via maybe a post, okay, so sees your product or your service via maybe a Facebook post, a Twitter post, a YouTube video, and stuffs like that. There are different channels in which the customer um you know uh comes in contact with your business. But when the customer sees your post, the next thing, they start thinking about buying your product or purchasing your service. Okay, so by the time they are thinking about it, there are specific kinds of posts you should target such customer with. Okay, so you can see me moving through the funnel, okay, or through the customer journey with strategy. Okay, not just technique, not just buy, 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 post, 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 product, product, product. No, it doesn't work that way. Nobody just buys in the real world. Okay, so people go through a certain phase, and then before they actually make the decision to buy your product or your service. And there are different channels by which they actually you can actually find the customer. So the customer's pain point, you can meet them on different channels, and I'll talk about that in a bit. Now, the C in STDC model is the care. Okay, so a lot of business, a lot of organizations, a lot of corporations want to close the deal, and then they forget about the customer. Okay, now, when you have closed the deal, when a customer has finally converted and purchased, okay, the next thing you want to do is follow up. You really want to care for the customer. You want to go an extra mile to show the customer exactly how to use your product and service. Really just be there for the customer and show the customer it's not all about buying my product. I offer more value. So you want to, as much as possible, offer value to your customer. And when you're doing that, whilst you're doing that, you will be able to get the customer to buy again. So you have repeat customers. Now, once you have repeat customer, you are in business. Any business without repeat customers, you may be out of business. Now, if you're dealing with products that are one-off buys, for instance, maybe like real estate or something that are just one-off buy. Now, the strongest kind of marketing is word of mouth. Okay, word of mouth is so powerful that even social media, you can implement the word of mouth strategy. So if you offer enough value to people and they see that, wow, your product is nice, and you still go the extra mile of offering extra value, they're going to tell somebody else about your product. So by the time you have word of mouth, a lot of people sharing your stuff, just like I'm asking you to share if you're really gaining something from this, and then that share serves as a word of mouth. So people are talking about your product, people are telling other people about your product, and then you have a wider reach. Okay, so that is exactly how it's done. Now, I talked about a social media a content calendar, okay, or a social media plan. Okay, typically we call it a social media content calendar. I want to share my screen of what a social media content calendar looks like in real life. So this is an example of a social media content calendar that I have done for an organization, and I want you to see it. Okay, now permit me one sec. Before we come back, we'll go to okay, we'll go to the next heading. So that's various. Okay, hold on 1 minute. Let me just share my screen. I want to share the social media content calendar with you guys. Okay, so that's, let me open it up. So while that is opening, I have like an Excel file here, and 1 minute. I have an Excel file, and once we do that, I'll talk about like various tools used for social media management, and then I'll go right into 7 essential skills that you must have. Okay, see, you must have these skills. I use the skills on daily basis, and the good thing about this is you don't need to go anywhere to get these skills. You don't need to pay any money to acquire these skills. These skills are right here on this YouTube channel you're watching. Okay, I would share with you these skills I use on daily basis, and you can see for yourself how it's done. Okay, let me share my screen quickly. The social media content calendar, and you see how it looks like. Don't be overwhelmed by I don't want you to be overwhelmed by how big it is, okay, or how large or how many information you can see. I'll just quickly go over the info on this social media content plan. I know it's going to be so please, if you can see it, I want you to tell me you can see it. Can you see the social media content plan now? Don't know, is it on screen? Yeah, I think it's on screen. Can you see the social media content plan? Um, 1 sec, please. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so this is what the social media content plan looks like. All right, and you can see that this is a very large Excel file, but basically what you want in a social media content calendar is the date which you want to post your content, the time. Okay, so you need to understand the times which your content perform best. Okay, and post at that particular times. Okay, and I'll tell you how you can do that. You can actually do that by looking at your insights Okay, so Facebook Insights, or you YouTube Analytics if you're on YouTube, or looking at your Instagram Insights, Twitter Analytics, excuse me, and stuffs like that. Okay, so that is how this is how you draw up a Facebook plan. Okay, I mean a social media content plan. Okay, for all social media network. So I have Twitter, I have what else do I have here? I have Twitter, I have, okay, I can see a sad face. I can see a sad face. Can you all see? All right, I'm sure you can see now. So I have for Twitter, I have different posts, and you'll notice that I have links. Okay, now let me just break down what a social media post should look like. Okay, now write this down. This is very important. If you are working with social media, your social media post should basically contain, at minimum, okay, that's the minimum thing your social media post should have, three basic parts. Okay, now the first part is a good heading. Okay, your social media post must have a good heading. The next part is a description. Okay, and then the next part, which is a must, is a CTA. A CTA means call to action. Okay, for example, I'm going to just read one of the posts I have right here on this social media plan. All right, now one of the posts is a post on let me see, trying to reduce my screen so I can see the post properly. Yeah, so I have a post on, so I have a post, the first post on Facebook. Now, if you look at the first post on Facebook, I'm going to share this plan with you, this sample plan, which I actually use for a real organization. If you look at the first post, I'm talking about a program, an upcoming program. And if you look at the bottom of the post, you will see a call to action with a link telling people to actually register for this particular program I'm talking about. Okay, so that is basically what a call to action looks like, something that the people can do. It's either you're giving them a link to click on and register for something, or it could be get discounts on a particular product, but a call to action. So what action are they going to take from your post? For example, I may tell you to comment if you have issues here. That's a call to action. Or share this particular bootcamp we're holding now with, your circle of friends. So that's a call to action. So that is extremely important for social media posts. So I've been able to break down three basic things you need to actually have a great social media post. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my slide and continue really what we've been talking about. Okay, so I'll stop sharing this now, and then I'll go back to my original slide. Okay, 1 minute. Trying to go back to my original slide. Cancel this. Close this. Right. Um. All right. Yeah, I'm sure you can see my original slide now. So yeah, the next thing we'll talk about is the various tools used for social media management. Remember, at the start of this, I told you that social media is all about engagement, really. It's just engagement. You want to increase your engagement as much as possible. If you have a social media page where users are not really engaging, you need to change your strategy to really start getting users excited and engaging with your post. Okay, so you want to engage with users. Now, a tool that's going to make your life easy okay, is one of the tools for really just uh staging your post. So you want to schedule post, okay. Now, one of the tools I use for post scheduling is a tool called Hootsuite. So Hootsuite is a social media tool that you can use to schedule your post. Another good tool is Facebook publishing tool. So with the Facebook publishing tool that comes embedded in your Facebook, you can actually use it to schedule your post. So if you want a post to go live, let's say tomorrow by 8 p.m., for instance, you can actually schedule that post, and that post is going to go live on that particular date you've scheduled it. So that is one tool I use. Another tool is tools used for analytics, okay. So those tools used for analytics help you to know how your post is doing, the best time to post, the best kind of post you have to focus on, even the kind of posts your competitors are posting that are doing well. There are several tools for that. One of the tools I use is Buffer Analytics. I also use Google Analytics for this kind of things. And right here on this channel, I cover all those stuffs, in small bits and also in details as well. So all those things, I put it out there for free for you to really just start taking advantage of your social media, really, and optimizing and making your business more profitable. Okay, so those are the tools. Now I want to jump right into this one because I feel it's very, very important: the 7 essential skills for competent social media managers, or competent social media management. If you want to manage social media effectively, there are 7 essential skills I have outlined that you need. Okay, these are a must have. Okay, now the first skill, which is, in my opinion, one of the most important skills, okay? Copywriting. Now, what is copywriting? Now, copywriting is your ability to write, really to just write engaging articles, okay, that actually meet the purpose of your social media. That's you use your copywriting articles, or your copywriting, to actually get your customers to either engage with your post, or to see them through the customer journey. So copywriting, you have to write engaging articles on social media. Now the most important technique is getting the headline right. Okay, so in copywriting, you need to know how to write good headlines that actually attract people, because customers have a very short attention span, especially on social media. So 1 minute they are clicking this, and the next minute they are off to do something else. And I want to really appreciate you for even taking the time to stay here for this long, and you want to learn this thing. Okay, so copywriting is very important. How do you write captivating headlines? So there are different techniques I use for this, and I'll share with you some. Now, headlines that have things like numbers work very well. For example, this headline you are seeing right here works very well: 7 essential skills for social media managers. This is a headline that can work really well. If you're doing a business, if you are in a makeup business, for example, you can use the numbers headline: 3 things to avoid using so makeup, or using this kind of product. 3 things to avoid, or 7 deadly sins of makeup. Stuffs like that are captivating, they get people. So copywriting is your ability to use these techniques, okay, to actually have great articles, great materials that you can put out there, that are engaging and captivating, and keep your audience really hooked to your product and service. Okay, so after you deal with audience, you really want to know how to tell a story. I want you to write this down, because it's one of the very important things you have to put into consideration when you're talking about copywriting, or when you're writing for social media. You have to know how to tell an engaging story. Okay, people want, human being, we are all emotional beings and we relate more with stories. So if I'm telling you a story right now, you want to listen. So if I start my copywriting by telling you how a man started from nothing and invested in a product XYZ and became something, you are likely to engage with that particular post. Okay, so you want to have this skill of copywriting. Really, copywriting is a field on its own. Okay, and I'm going to share links with you where you can actually learn. Also on my channel, I cover a lot of stuff about copywriting, how to write effective headlines. Now, this is a brand new channel. Okay, this is a brand new channel for this organization, Drillerbyte, which I will be posting so many of this kind of stuff here. So you can please make sure you subscribe, and then make sure you are checking out. We'll be posting videos every Mondays, so you are checking out the videos and really learning these things you need to make your business more profitable, to sell more, to engage more with your customers. All right, now the next skill I want to talk about is content marketing. Content marketing is so powerful. In fact, a caveat right now, what I'm doing right now is called content marketing. So you want to structure content in a way that it is beneficial to your audience. Now everybody can see value, although the definition of value might be audience specific. Okay, but when you are offering value via content marketing, you are likely to keep your audience engaged with your content, and then keep your audience, you're likely to generate more leads via content marketing. You are likely to sell more. You're likely to get a higher return on investment when you use the strategy of content marketing. Okay, now content marketing is one skill you need to learn to effectively manage social media. Okay, if you're doing this for your personal organization, now this is a must have skill. If you have like a social media agency like mine doing it, you should watch out for their content marketing really prowess. Okay, their content marketing strategy. All right, now the next skill I want to talk about really is graphics design. Now when I say graphic design, those of you who know nothing about graphics start to panic. Oh, I don't know Photoshop, I don't know this, I don't know that. No, graphic design is very, very simple. As a matter of fact, in this channel I cover the principles of graphic design, which you can go and take a look at, and then really see how you can really take advantage of graphic design, because graphic design is really very important. I mean, graphic design is key to your social media effort. So you want to people engage more. There is a saying that a picture is worth 1,000 words. Okay, and if you are sharing good images, sorry, people are likely to engage with your content. Okay, so graphic design is a must. Watch the principles of graphic design, and then watch the tutorial where I talk about Canva. So what is Canva? Canva is one app I use a lot, even as a professional graphic designer. So it's like a drag and drop app. Okay, you don't need to know much. The spelling is canva.com, Canva. So canva.com. This is one site where I that I use a lot. Okay, you can easily get good graphics for social media, for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. Any kind of graphics you can get and customize your graphics on Canva. Okay, and it's easy and it's free. So go to canva.com, start designing awesome graphics for your social media. Another website I use a lot to get nice high quality stock image is one I call Pixabay. Okay, pixabay.com. Now pixabay.com is a website I use on almost a daily basis to get high quality stock food image, and then I use for my designs, I use for my social media posts. As a matter of fact, if you go to Drillerbyte social media channels, the design I use to actually publicize this particular bootcamp was done on Canva app, okay? And the design is splendid. You can see the animation, sec. All right. Sorry for the break in transmission. The next issue I want to talk about, or the next skill rather, not an issue, pardon me, is video editing. Now, you see, video is the most consumed content on social media right now. Video content is the most consumed content on social media. And you really want to learn how to edit professional looking videos. And really, this skill is practically very easy to learn. As a matter of fact, I have a video editing training done with Femoral software. So Femoral software I recommend for entry video editors or social media managers who are just starting with video editing. I recommend that Femoral software. Now, I'll also post a link right now to my video editing course on Udemy, so you can go and take that video editing course on Udemy. I recommend it. You're going to learn everything about video editing, how I edit great videos for clients and organizations using this software which I've mentioned, or you can just watch the free video on this YouTube channel. It's like a 1 hour or plus long video. But if you want to really go step by step and learn the skill of video editing, I'm going to type the link right now to my Udemy course, okay? So you can go there, you can take this course, and be rest assured that I provide support. I provide support for this, right? So you can, is that correct? Drillerbyte underscore video editing. So I just posted the link now, Drillerbyte underscore video editing. You can actually go and take that course, and you can learn everything you need to know about video editing. Now, the next skill I want to really talk about is analytics. Okay, analytics is so important, guys. Analytics is extremely important. You need to know how your post is doing. You need to know when to post, so you need to understand analytics. I'm also going to share links with you to a free analytics course, okay, a free analytics Google analytics course which you can take and master Google Analytics. I'm going to also show you like Facebook Insights. I'm going to show you how you can understand what is going on your dashboard. And really, it's really self-explanatory. It's easy to understand, and you can just jump right on it and really start, making use of analytics and getting like the meat out of analytics and making your business more profitable on the long run. Now, let me quickly go rush over this because of time. The next skill I want to talk about is SEO. Now, SEO stands for search engine optimization. This is another wild field, but even social media has SEO because people actually go on social media and they're searching for products and services. Okay. Now, why is they searching for products and services? There are algorithms that enable your post to come up in their search results. Now, these algorithms depend on engagement, depend on your headline, depend on your tags. Okay, those are the algorithms these social media platforms implement to actually determine what comes up first. Okay, now if your post comes up first in a user's search result, the user is likely to click on your post and then find out more about your product and services. So there are different ways of implementing this SEO. If you have a website, okay, or you have a blog, and now I encourage everyone to actually go get a blog at least, okay, to support your social media effort. You can get a free blog on WordPress, okay. The downside to that is your URL is not going to be customized. You have to pay a certain sum of money if you want your URL to be customized, okay. But it's really simple. If you want a website right now, just go to wordpress.com, okay, and you can actually open up a free website. Anybody can do this. It's straight to the point. It's drag and drop, and I'm going to do a special tutorial on how you can actually open a free website on WordPress. If you want it, you can actually comment. I want to see your comments. Could you check the link again, please? Okay, Drillerbyte underscore video editing. Okay, let me just quickly check the link. That's bits. That's ly slash. Yeah, the link is correct. Yeah, the link is correct. Yeah, copy. You can copy the link and paste on your browser or something. Yeah, okay. Someone said yes for WordPress. Yeah, I'm going to do a WordPress tutorial where you can actually open up a free website on WordPress. Now there are other several ways to get a free website, and I'll share with you if you are on a budget and you just need something to support your social media efforts. You can actually get a free website, okay? Now I was talking about SEO, search engine optimization. Now, for search engine optimization, you actually need there are three kinds of search engine optimization techniques. I'm talking for website. Now, the first thing you need to know is you need to research for keywords, okay? Because when the user wants something, the first thing they do is actually go to Google, for instance, and then they type that stuff. So you need to do keyword research. There are several tools I use on a daily basis for keyword research. One of them is social media itself. So type out stuffs you want to optimize and see what comes out. Okay. I use YouTube for keyword research. I use the Google Keyword Planner. Okay. There is something called the Google Keyword Planner, which you can use for keyword research. I also use Google Trends, okay, for keyword research. Now, all these tools I've mentioned, um, you can easily get on them, and don't worry about this, because this is what this channel is all about, really getting the word out there and explaining these tools to you and how you can use them and how you can take advantage of them, really. All right, so that is that about SEO. I said there are three kinds of SEO. There is the on-page SEO, there is the off-page SEO, and there is the technical SEO. Now, the on-page SEO has to do with optimizing your content. You have your keyword research, and you have really uh really just getting it has to do with really content marketing and keyword strategy, really. That is the on-page SEO. Now, the off-page SEO, or some people call it off-site SEO, is really getting people to link to your stuff. We have backlinks, we have Google web, sorry, I'm trying to remember that now. So Google website listing. So Google website listing, your local business listing. You can put out your stuff on all those platforms, to really just get found when people are searching for stuffs, okay, for you to appear on search result. Now the next skill, which is the number 7 skill, and for me it's also one of the most important skill you need to have if you want to really manage your social media platforms and really get a huge return on investment, is the skill which I call creativity. Okay, you need to be creative. Okay, you need to know the social media trends that are currently ongoing and be able to jump on it, take advantage of it, modify it to suit your service or your business really. And that is what creativity is all about. You need to be able to come up with ideas, test them out and see what works and what doesn't work, okay? And really, by the time you're creative, you'll see that you're getting the most out of your social media effort, okay? So that is that about creativity, okay? You need to be very creative with social media. All right, now social media is not forgiving. You don't, if you keep posting content that is not interesting to your audience, you start to lose followership, you start to lose engagement, you start to lose leads, you start to lose customers. Your ROI is going to drop significantly. Okay, so you want to be creative enough to create interesting posts, engaging posts, posts people want to share, posts people like without being told to like. Okay, so you really want to master the art of creativity. Okay, now we are almost at the end of this, and here are some links to some of the tools I've been talking about. I have a link to Hootsuite. So Hootsuite is free as well. You can also get the paid plan if you want more features from Hootsuite. There's a link to that, and I'll share this slide. Another tool is the Filmora software, which I posted the link to the Filmora video editing course on my Filmora video editing course on Udemy. And you can also get the software and start practicing, if you're taking the course as well. There is the Photoshop has the free trial. Okay, and I've also given you an alternative. To me, it's a even better alternative to Photoshop, because it is free and it is easy to use. Photoshop just gives you like the tools you need for advanced graphics. But if you're dealing with social media, Canva can do almost anything you want on social media, and it's free. There is the TechSmith, Camtasia. So if you're dealing with products where you have to do explainer videos, this TechSmith Camtasia software is also a very good one for you to explore for explainer videos. Okay, now the next one, if you want to do animation, and I'll do a special tutorial on animation, I just want you to keep commenting on the kind of things you want to see next on this channel. Okay, I'll do a special tutorial on animation for you guys. Animation is really easy. Okay, if you want to do animation to just have varying content, so your audience don't get bored with the same kind of content, it's very easy. There is the anime software, and I'll show you how to use that software to actually get great animations. Now, if you are looking to become a social media manager and you want clients which you can actually make money online from what you have learned today so far, as a social talking about social media management, you can actually find great work, freelance work, on the website which I have given you here. And there are lots of freelance websites. There is Upwork, Freelancer. Now, for Upwork specifically, opening an account can be challenging. So on this channel, you see me open a live account on Upwork and how you can implement the same how you can implement what I did and actually get approved. And I'll also post videos on how you can bid for certain projects and really get freelance work if you are looking to become social media manager for organizations. Okay, so that is that concerning the links I share with you. And then the next really is what next. So I'm going to share a feedback form, and after I share the feedback form, the next thing I want you to be aware of is Drillerbyte also have okay, please post links here, thank you. All right, I'm going to post the links here. At what stage should I graduate the paid Hootsuite? All right, I'm going to answer your questions very soon, just hold on. We have a Drillerbyte training, okay, and you can actually just visit this website, drillerbyte.com/training, drillerbyte.com/training. Okay, right. So if you visit our training page, you can see some of the training which we have done in the past. All right, including this one is there as well. You'll see graphics training, video editing training, YouTube training. Okay, so we do YouTube and video editing trainings as well. You can visit, check that out, and see exactly how we go about it, or you can simply write to admin at drillerbyte.com. Okay, so admin@drillerbyte.com. This email is also available, or simply just write to drillerbyte@gmail.com and you get instant response. Okay. All right, so those are the emails you can reach us out. All our social media platforms, facebook.com/drillerbyte, youtube.com/drillerbyte, instagram.com/drillerbyte, twitter.com/drillerbyte. Follow on all social media platforms. Most of the content I post on all social media platforms together with the team at Drillerbyte are free content. We post a lot of free content. So if you're not going to take our course, yes, I want to still encourage you. You can what the course does for you is that you have a step-by-step guide on video editing, for instance, and then but we have like a full tutorial where you don't have like access to practice materials and stuff like that. Okay, we have that on YouTube. You can watch that, or you can just take the course and really get going with the stuff I'm talking about here. Follow on all social media platforms. Now, the next thing I want to quickly do for you is which will I'll come to a close after this, is how to actually run a campaign. Okay, now if you're just starting, I would answer your question in a bit, but if you are just starting, I wouldn't want you to start spending so much money on campaign. Actually, for this for running a campaign, I'm going to show you how it's done on Facebook, and then I'll just do a short demonstration on how it's done on Facebook, and you can really you know do it yourself when you're ready. Or if you want like experts to do it for you, you can write to Drillerbyte. We have experts who handle this. I myself have done this for many years, so can be rest assured that you're getting a good return on investment. Okay, so I'm going to share that as well. Now, before I do that, let me quickly go to Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to visit Facebook, and I want to show you several ways in which you can run a campaign. I'm going to tell you what works best and what doesn't work. Okay, so if you go to Facebook, this is my personal Facebook page. I'm just going to switch to my I'm going to switch to the Drillerbyte Facebook page. and I am an admin, so I have access to stuffs. So now your Facebook may not look like this. If you don't have a Facebook page, oh sorry, I think I'm not sharing my screen. I'm very sorry about that. Let me share my screen. um let me share my screen. So stop sharing this one. I'm gonna share my screen now. um Hold on one sec. And do this effectively. Okay. Yeah, Leila is saying thank you so much. Yeah, I really want to appreciate all of you for staying this long. We've passed an hour and you're still here. I want to appreciate all of you for staying this long. I hope you're getting value from what we're doing here. Okay, I hope you're getting value from it. I'm trying to share my screen so I can just demonstrate how to run like Facebook campaigns, Facebook ads. So this is Drillerbyte page. Okay, now so I'll just continue. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is the Drillerbyte Facebook page. Yeah. And your Facebook page may not be looking like this because I'm using the new interface. So Facebook has a new interface and I have switched to the new interface. But basically you're going to have the same options. Now there are several ways to run ads quickly. If you haven't followed or liked us, please do so. It's facebook.com. There are several ways. The first way some people do is they click on boost post. So when I click on boost post, that is one way to actually boost my post to get more audience. Okay, but and once you click on this boost post, I want you to watch out what I'm doing. So you give it some time, it loads up, and then you click on exactly what you want. Okay, so get more messages, you want to, or you want to get more engagement. So this is your goal. Okay, you can see the different goals. Okay, get more engagement or get more website visitors. So if I click on get more website visitors, um I can edit my company phone number. I can also set the audience. So this audience is very important. So I'm going to click on the audience. It's going to load up, and then you can see the audience which I'm targeting. Okay, so I can reduce the age to maybe 18. So you need to define your audience really, and then I can start to set my audience a location. Okay, so let's say I want my audience location to come from Nigeria. I'll just type Nigeria and I'll click on that, and that will be set. So you can see Nigeria has been added, and I could set more audience. For example, maybe I want United States of America, for instance. So I can click on United States. I can set more audience. You see, as I add audience, you can see the check marks, and the audience is currently being added to this post. Okay, now the next thing you want to do is set your detailed targeting. Now you can see what you are being told there. For advanced targeting features, go to Ads Manager. Okay, now your Ads Manager is a platform on Facebook where you can actually run professional ads. Okay, for we professionals, I don't do my campaigns by this method, but beginners always use this method. Okay, is it right or wrong? It may work for you, it may not work. But if you want really detailed targeting, and which is what you want to do, you have to use the Ads Manager. Okay, so when you click on Ads Manager, you are going to have the opportunity to set to really run your campaigns in an effective manner. Okay, now while the Ads Manager loads up, Okay, I'll quickly post the links which I talked about because it's taking some time to load up. I'll just quickly post the links for you to see. Okay, so the links you requested for, I'm going to post the links now, but I'm still going to share this slide with you. So I'm just going to copy these links. I have to do this. Currently trying to copy the links. Sorry. You can see that is loading up. It's taking some time because of the bad network here. So copy that. Okay. All right. That's for the Hootsuite. I'm going to copy others as we go along. So really, the next thing you have is the ad manager. So you can see that with the ad manager, I have option of choosing different ad accounts. So you can choose a different ad account specific to the ones you've created. So the one I normally use is this. So I'm loading my audiences, and then you can see I have different audience. So on the Facebook ads manager, I cannot cover this here right now because this would take me another 2-3 hours to really cover in total, and I don't want to waste too much of your time, but I just want to show you what it looks like. Okay, so you can actually define your audience right here. Okay, you can define specific audience right here. Now the next thing I want to do is really, once you've done this, you can save your settings, and then you click on create ads. Okay, so once you click on create ads, you have your budget. You will be really directed to your ad will be submitted to the Facebook team, and then they'll have your ads reviewed, and if your ads is okay, it's going to be approved. So you can set your budget here. You can change your card. So this is my MasterCard, for instance, and yeah, you're free to, this is just the last digit, so I'm sure you can do anything with that, and you can really just set the amount, and when you are done, click on uh click on run ads. Really, boost post now. You can see the boost post now button. So once you click on boost post now, you will be redirected to the your ad will be submitted to the Facebook review team, and your ad will be reviewed. So I want to go back. I'll cancel this ad right now. I'll go back to my page and show you the one more method I want to show you before we call it a day, because I've taken too much of your time. Maybe we can fix another date for this kind of boot camps and really just talk about these things and really get your business to be more profitable. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about and I want to share with you is okay, sorry, I'm seeing error message here. Okay, let me just change that. So you can actually see, if I click on ad center, you see this create ad button. Okay, so this is one of the good methods you can use. So by clicking on your ad center and clicking on create ads, okay, once you click on create ads, you will be redirected to this page. Whilst you are on this page, you can see several options: boost a post, boost an Instagram post. So you can also run Instagram ads right from this dashboard. You can boost your event, promote your app, promote your page, get more website visitors, and get more leads. Okay, so if you want more quality leads for your business, you can click on any of this you can click on any of these options and really start running Facebook ads. So if I want to get more leads, I'll just click on get more leads, and then I have a form which I've created before, or you can create a new form basically, and then this is what it's going to look like. Okay, now this is what your form is going to tell the user. It's going to ask for their full name, their email, and phone number. You can see I can create a form here that collects this information without having a website, okay, or without having to take my audience out of Facebook, okay. So the next thing you want to click is next button. So once you click on the next button right here, okay, next. So once you click on the next button, you'll be redirected to this platform right here. Let me just change that to something. Okay, so once I have clicked on the next button, it's telling me to like what's your message gonna be. Okay, so this is where I'll put my catchy headline, so I can put get access, for instance, to my video editing course. So you want to put a very catchy title. So I can now write, and then your call to action comes here. So your call to action can be click the link below. Click the link below. Your call to action may be click the learn more button. So for instance, I could use this. You can change this particular image, okay? So if I want to change this image, I simply have to just select, maybe browse the images on my computer. Maybe I could just click this image. So I could click that image. If I'm done with the image, if I'm done with this image, I could select it, and you can see I've easily changed this image right here. The next thing you want to do is your headline, okay? So give it a very good headline, which your headline is 70% the work, okay, when it comes to running effective social media campaigns. So once I have my headline set up, the button, do I want to do sign up, or I want to use something like learn more, or subscribe, or there are different buttons. So use the one that suits what you're talking about. All right, and then the next thing you want to do is don't worry, this is a different thing entirely. Audience, so this is where you have to really define your audience. You can create a new audience by clicking on create new, okay. So when you click on create new, you have the option of giving your audience a name, your location, your targeting. Now, when this targeting is the most important thing. When you click on browse, you can see demographics. So you have to set their demographics, okay? Their demographics is the educational background, the financial, life events, parent, blah. There are a lot of things you can set there, okay? Now, the next thing is interest. You also have specific options, but you have to have the skill of actually defining your audience, okay. And then you can actually set your audience properly. You can set their behavior. You have more category, okay. So I'm going to go over this. I can't really exhaust this because running Facebook ads or Facebook campaign is such a wide topic, okay. And I would go over this in other subsequent tutorials or subsequent meetings with you, and then we can actually have a gist of it. But once you're done with setting your audience, really the next thing you want to do, are you sure you want to close audience? Yeah, confirm, I want to close that. The next thing you want to do is select that specific audience which you've set up. Okay, so just select the audience. For example, you can see how I've set up this audience, and then once you have that set up, you can, okay, so I'm having some issues. Make sure you're selecting the right ads accounts, okay. So once you're done with that, you set your amount, your budget, and everything. Once you're done, the next thing is you click on your create ad. Okay, so let me just make that smaller so that I can see. So once I'm done, I'm going to submit my ads for review. Okay, so I'll see the preview of my ads right over here. How it's going to look like. You can see the leads. They are telling you the estimated daily results, how many leads you are going to get. I'm going to reach this number of people, and I'm going to get this number of leads. So the more you are able to set your audience, the better result you are going to get with Facebook. Okay, so once everything is done, you submit your ads, and then you have your review. Okay, you have the Facebook team reviewing your ads. Okay, and once your ads meet all standard, you are going to be able to have that ads created and have that ads running really. So that is really a very short intro into creating Facebook ads. Like I said, I won't be able to cover like the entirety of Facebook ads in total, but that is like a short description. Okay, so the best way to learn is via practice. Okay, via practice. I want you to start practicing everything you're learning here today, or everything you've learned so far. I want you to start practicing, and with time you get good at it. Okay, so as you get good at it, you really just become an expert at running this kind of ads and really social media management. So the next thing I want to do is stop sharing my screen right now. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I will go back to my slide if we still have any other thing to say. If I'm done with everything I want to share, I'll now leave it up to you to start asking your questions. Okay, so I've talked about what next, and now it's the question and answer session. So if you have questions, you can ask your questions, and really uh I would take questions and answer questions. So on the questions on the chat window, um someone said, could you check the link again? Okay, I did. I checked the link and it's working. Yeah, City Best, you said I should create a WordPress tutorial. I'm sure that's how to make like a free website using WordPress. I'm gonna do that. Okay, this YouTube channel, make sure you share this video for others to benefit, and we'll okay. Lila is saying thank you so much. Yeah, thank you too for showing up, and I'm really grateful that you showed up. Someone said I should share the links. Okay, the I'm going to send the uh slide. Okay, so you get the links in the slide. Okay, how can someone become a social media manager? Okay, for you to become a social media manager, you need to have the skills and competencies that will make you a competent social media manager. And I have outlined the skills for you. Okay, you need to master those skills. You need to be able to use those skills creatively. Okay, and then that's really how you become a social media manager. The first thing is implementing those skills for your product and services, and then the next thing is really um you know really optimizing your social media efforts and getting the best out of it. Really, I'm sure it's clear after this. So if you have any other questions, I'm going to hold on for a while and let you ask your questions. Uh, so I'm just going to post. So one more thing, if you have not joined the WhatsApp close group. If you haven't joined the WhatsApp close group, I want you to join that as well, and I'll keep posting stuff there. Now this video is on YouTube, so you have the opportunity to always watch it and really just check out the stuff we've been doing. Okay, all right. So in the absence of no question, I'd like to call it a day. I'd like to appreciate everyone for coming for this boot camp. And and I'm calling it a day. I'd like to call it a day. I'd like to appreciate everyone for coming um, for this boot camp. And and I'm calling it a day.